Hello there. I just want to take this time to talk about what I learned in my third course called Energy and Climate Policy in Iceland.
What did you study?
In this very pretty building, we study energy systems, and energy and climate policies in Iceland and developing nations. As we all know, we use a lot of conventional forms of energy like gas and diesel, which in turn is combusted and released into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. They can be released in ships, within the cars and buses, and the planes that we take. In addition, they are used in houses and businesses.
Was class boring?
What? No. Class was very interesting. Just look at this board. We covered so much interesting material, covering a lot of subjects. Our professor was very knowledgeable. She had a lot of energy. We also had a lot of guest speakers who taught us a lot. We asked lots of questions. The man on the right, he represented the energy company and the rest for yours. We also had a lot of group assignments and did a lot of writing as well, which we learned a lot. Iceland has the highest energy use per capita.
What fun thing did you do?
We had the chance to explore how the earth could be used to generate energy. Pictured here is a hot area, and boreholes could be tapped into the ground to produce energy. They also make cool things like this.
So just imagine being the first people who came across this.
Just look at that. They could also make geysers. As you could see, the earth could supply enough energy for massive geothermal power plants like this one. This one's called Krafala. The earth could also supply energy for smaller boreholes or miniature power plants right here, which is enough to fuel for a few houses. Let's go back to Krafala. Look.
So Iceland only uses geothermal energy?
No, silly. Iceland also generates a lot of its energy from hydropower. There's a lot of waterfalls here, a lot of ocean they could use. Just look at that power. Harvests that, and it's completely renewable. On one of our excursions, we got to see a small power plant which utilized the energy off of the waterfall and the stream. Inside that little hut, there's a little miniature power generator which supplies electricity to the nearby farm.
Did you do anything else?
Yes, we visited a site with a heat pump, which is underground. They are very expensive and take up a lot of space, but they are very efficient and they pay off for themselves fairly quickly. They're also very warm. Also, look here, a farm. So this is the same farm that had the little mini hydro generator. It provided power to this farm, and this farm was completely self-sufficient. Look at the cow getting milk. We even had a chance to try the milk. On a separate excursion, we visited a salt manufacturing plant which utilized geothermal heat to help it produce salt. Seawater would enter this room and get heated up and evaporated, become concentrated. Look at this video.
The virus cannot survive here. Because of the high concentration of salt.
The salty water would then enter this room where it would become even more concentrated, and salt crystals would precipitate out of the water.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I had fun. Just look at me go. I had a chance to learn a lot and research and present my findings. I worked with a lot of people, a lot of cool stuff. Right here, me and a partner are presenting findings off of hydrogen-based fuel-celled cars and vehicles. We also did some traveling, so I got to see the country. This is a cool little tunnel. Tried some really good food. Also had a chance to play with some dogs and cats. This was at one of the sustainable farms. Saw some cool artwork. And overall, had a chance to really learn about renewable energy sources. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you was entertained. Have a great one.
You're welcome.